something nearly every man needs to do is shave. But if you're going to shave, seriously, man up and do it right. If you're one of those guys that shaves with an electric razor, well, I really don't have much to say to you. You get the shave you ask for with an electric razor, and you know what, if that's good enough for you, so be it. Now, for everybody else who's shaving with a blade of some sort, there are some things that you need to know to be able to shave properly. Shaving is a lot like anything else. There really are steps you need to follow to do it well. You need to prepare, you need to do it properly with skill, and then you need to take care of aftercare. The same thing you would do if you warm up before you exercise and then you do a cool down routine afterwards. It's the same thing. It's no different just because it's shaving. A lot of people seem to skip that. Now, when it comes to shaving, there's a lot of different products you can use. You can use whatever you like, but there is going to be a big difference. A real product is going to be a lot better than some sort of cheapo product. You know, you can get cheese in a can that sprays out into your hand, but that is not as good, and it doesn't last as long as real cheese. A lot of that is true also about shaving products. You can go and get something that squirts out of a can, and it will do the job, and it's the spray cheese of shaving products. But it's not a particularly good product, and it's not going to be as good and give you as good of a result as if you got something more real. Now let's work through the 3 different stages of shaving as basic things you need to deal with. The first thing you need to do is prepare. Your face should be clean before you shave. Now most of us, that's what we would do. You shave after you shower, but you should have a clean face before you shave. The second thing you really should do, is you should use a pre-shave oil. Now, pre-shave oils, there's lots of different kinds. They come in different bottles. I'm not going to show you the maker on this. This particular kind of oil, there's lots of different kinds. What this does is you put a couple of drops and you rub this through your beard, and it will soften the bristles. It also will form a little layer of oil between the blade and your skin so that you have less irritated skin. Now, the next thing you need to have after that, you've prepared. You're ready to go. Now you need to have one of these. You need to have a brush. This is a Badger brush. Now Badger brushes are used to lather up either shaving soap or shaving cream and run it across your face. Now you may think you don't need to do this. Trust me, you need to do this. You make the water running under your tap as hot as it will go, and you soak this brush in it and get it nice and hot. Shake off some of the excess, and then you lather it in either a shaving cream or shaving soap. And I say a real one. I'm not talking about a canned kind, a real one. Now this is a bowl of shaving cream, and it's, you know, it's firm. It doesn't look like anything. When you wet it and you run it with the brush, this lathers up, and you then rub it on your face. Now when you're using the shaving brush, the nice thing about the shaving brush is because it's warm and it's got the lather on it, you run it through and it lifts up and it softens the bristles, and it gets the shaving cream on all sides, because as you know, the hair on your face doesn't all grow the same direction. And so this makes sure that it doesn't just float over the top, that it gets all the way around the hair and you can trim it properly. Then you're ready to shave. Now, after you're done shaving, whether you're using a disposable or one of those ones with different pieces, or you're using a safety razor or a straight razor, you go through, and if you're going to do a second pass, which you would do if you have a thicker beard, or you would go ahead if you want to have a closer shave, just reapply the shaving cream again with the brush. You don't need to put more oil on. When you're finished shaving, you need to deal with the aftercare. The first thing you should do is splash your face with cold water. It closes up the pores, and it will actually, if you did happen to nick yourself, it helps with that without having to go through the whole alum, but you can do that if you want. The last thing you're going to need is you're going to need some sort of aftershave lotion. Now I'm not going to show you the brand on this either. A lot of guys don't want to put a lotion on. You need to put something on afterwards, you've scraped off some of your skin along with the shaving, even if you put the oil on, there's going to be some irritation. In the long run, you're going to want something there. It's not a girly frou-frou thing to not want your skin to age super fast or get raw. I mean, come on, who wants that? So that's basically what you need to do. Now you can put an aftershave on after that. That's up to you what you want to do. But that's basically the steps. You want to prepare properly, then you want to shave, and then you want to seal afterward. Now, as far as shaving techniques and doing it properly, you want to, you want to go with the grain, then across the grain, and then if you need a really close shave, go against the grain. You need to check your own face, how it grows, and make sure the skin is tight, things like that. If you don't know how to do that properly, look different videos up, and people will teach you. Now, I do want to say, if you really want to man up and you want to do it, then you know what, you need to shave with one of these. I shave with one of these, a good old-fashioned straight razor. This is the way it's done. Got a good result, a lot of control, doesn't take as much skill as you think it does, it's not as dangerous as you think it is, and trust me, I mean, you just feel like you've won the day when you use one of these properly. So that pretty much takes care of everything there is to talk about in basic care on manning up while shaving. So here are the rules again. 1. Prepare properly. 2. Use products of quality, not just some sort of spray cheese version. And 3. Take care of your skin afterwards. Those 3 things will result in a much better shave for you, much better health for your skin, no more nicks, no ingrown hairs, no razor burn. You won't have any of those things if you follow those rules, and that's all you need to do. So long.